BitLife is a game I've never actually played before, so of course I went out on a little test run, promptly got mauled to death by wolves at a bus stop, and then set out to make my new life as much of a success as I possibly could. I had some mixed results with it, but I'm pretty happy with how I finally died. So strap in because this is how it all went. After being mauled by a wolf, I'm gonna double down and haunt this game. His services were attended by his 4 brothers, his mother, and his father. All right, Warren Nguyen, born to New York, and look at all of that. I'm already doing a lot better than I was in my previous life. For starters, I'm not ass ugly. So my dad is a dental hygienist, and my mother is a restaurant worker, and we have a cat named Jonah. I love him already. Cat, I'm gonna give him a treat. I gave my cat Jonah some fish. Oh, he appreciated the hell out of that. I'm gonna spoil the hell out of my cat. Spend time with, no. You put a costume on your cat, Jonah. What can I do for activities? Nothing. That makes sense. I'm an infant. There's not really a lot of stuff that I could do. I don't know how I have a conversation with my father. I'm like 3 years old. I took a selfie with my cat, Jonah. You broke your parents' refrigerator while you were playing. What will you do? It wasn't me. The rooftop water storage tank on Sweden's Capitol building bursts, flooding surrounding areas. And I started elementary school and broke my parents' refrigerator and lied about it. Cool. I'm gonna give my cat a treat again. I gave them a meat stick. Finland and Chile have sided against the United Kingdom in a hostile business pact. Let's study harder. Your cat Jonah gifted you by leaving a dead bird on your pillow. What will you do? I'm gonna reward him. He's just being the goodest boy. I reward him with some steak. He's just trying to provide for me. He just thinks I'm a big incompetent cat. Your cat Jonah just ate the food off your plate while you were not looking. Train him not to do that. You're better than that, Jonah. You have an opportunity to have your first kiss with a girl named Margot Allen. What will you do? Kiss her, but definitely no tongue. You kinda awkward. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's study a little harder. Aww. The family cat Jonah died at the age of 14. He was laid to rest after passing from natural causes. I mean, 14 isn't too bad for a cat. Poor baby. I love that cat. I am suffering from the common cold. And I started high school. Great timing. Dr. Lily Simmons has determined I'm suffering from common cold. Let's treat it. And I'm no longer suffering from it. I guess she found the cure for the common cold. Time to take my driving test. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Sharp curve? Yeah, I got a driver's license. Man, I find it very unrealistic that I can't commit a crime at 16. That's like all I did at 16. I graduated from high school. Let's go into history. How will you pay for your university program? Hey, Mom? Hey, scholarship? Shit! Alright, fine. I am now enrolled in university. Fresh meat. Your friends are all joining social media. Will you join too? You signed up for a social media account. What does that even mean? I graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in history. What will I do now? Let's bum around for a bit and take some time off. Your mother sits you down and asks if you've considered getting a job. What will you do? Yeah, all right. Fine. I could work at a museum. Seems like something I'm qualified for. And there I am. Beautiful. Salary of $42,968 a year. Everything's doing good. I'm happy. I'm really healthy. I'm smart and I'm decently looking. And Finland has officially declared war on the United Kingdom. And it was given a raise of 0.6%. Stage up. Finland overthrows the United Kingdom's government and imposes a new regime in its place, marking the end of the war between the two countries. 8,674 people lost their lives and a further 8,422 were left injured by the war, and my father retired. Holy hell. And I was given another raise. Oh, my student loan's almost paid off. Let's go to the movies with Mom. I didn't really enjoy it, but she enjoyed it somewhat, so at least there's that. See what we can do for activities. Oh wow, there's so much we can do. Surrender is an option. I suppose it is. Or better yet, let's find a one-night stand. Right after sleeping with your friend, a young lady named Irene Cash asks you if you're interested in sloppy seconds. What will you do? Yeah, all right. Things are getting hot with Irene Cash, and you're thinking about safe sex. No condoms are available, but she says she is on birth control. What will you do? I hope my pullout game is kinda strong. You find out she is into bondage. I have been promoted to assistant curator. Oh, my student loans are gonna be paid off in no time. Let's celebrate by going and practicing more unsafe sex. A woman named Nicole Lee asks you to sext. What will you do? Go for it. She says she is on birth control. What will you do? We're not living a safe life here. We're going in raw. You smoke your first cigarette after you finish. Hey, that was pretty enjoyable. Cool. I fully paid off my student loan. Aw, man. This really is a video game, huh? That's not realistic in the slightest. Let's visit the casino. Diamond Resort and Gaming. Let's go big on a $10,000 bet. Do I hit on a 19? No, I'm standing. There's no way. I won 10 grand on that hand. Oh God, do I go again? We're gonna do it again. On a 9, yeah, hit. Oh, I got a perfect 21. Oh yeah. We're gonna leave with my winnings here. Let's go to Old Reliable and find another one-night stand. A lady named Pamela Feingold tells you that on a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and she is the one that you need. What will you do? Give it to her for that terrible pickup line. It looks like she has some craziness going on down below. What does that mean? What do you mean? I'm good. Let's maybe, we're getting a little up there. Maybe try finding a date. While at the library, you met a female named Angelica Affleck, age 30. Receptionist at Atmosphere Financial. Very poor. Nah, she's not my type. Let's find another one. Not my type. She's very smart, but very ugly, very poor, and slightly crazy. While at the gym, you met a female named Brooklyn Lawrence, age 38. Senior mail carrier at the City of New York. Really good looking, pretty smart, pretty crazy, very poor. Let's go for it. And I'm now dating Brooklyn Lawrence. Singapore has accused the Philippines of hoarding weapons of mass destruction. I have been promoted to museum curator. Oh, and my girlfriend proposed to me. We've been together for 3 years. What will we do? Our relationship is pretty 50-50. She's incredibly good looking, pretty smart, decently crazy, and poor. Yeah. I'm now engaged to my girlfriend. It's about time. I got a car. We're gonna go to Mary's Autos. We're gonna keep it simple and economic. We're gonna get a Honda Civic. Old reliable, buy it with cash. And the owner of a gray Honda Civic. Brand spanking new. Let's manage my online identity, yeah? I have 326 followers, been on social media for 15 years and have made 0 posts. How in the hell? Okay. Post a status update. Aw, yeah, I got 2 likes. I'm practically the viral. Hey, my mother retired. Good for her. While you're at the zoo, you see a man getting attacked by a gorilla that has escaped. What will you do? I think I can take that gorilla. I saved the man's life. Hey. Man, Warren is just a fantastic human being. Look at that. Let's go clubbing. Let's go to Harim's Disco. I had a pretty good time. I've been offered a margarita. I have been diagnosed with bowel polyps. That's not great, but I did get a raise too. So there's that. My father passed away at the age of 78. He died of complications from old age. Of course, we're attending his funeral. Your fiance Brooklyn is demanding you get married. You've been engaged for 4 years. What will you do? Plan the wedding. She scares me. Pick a venue. Let's do a winery. Honeymoon spot. Why is Tucson an option? Who goes on a honeymoon to Tucson? Let's go to New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand seems pretty nice. You've chosen to marry Brooklyn Lawrence at a winery and take her to Wellington, New Zealand for your honeymoon. Cost $11,769. That's nothing. You're thinking about whether you should make your fiance Brooklyn sign a prenup agreement before marrying her. What will you do? My net worth, $204,656. Her net worth, $5. I like to live dangerously. We don't need a prenup. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen. You're wondering if you should change your last name. What last name will you choose? Lawrence Nguyen. We'll go both ways. Your wife has also decided to change her name to Brooklyn Lawrence Nguyen. Oh, life is going good. Maybe I should spend some time with my mom. She's getting up there in age, right? Let's have a conversation with her. Talked about how to deal with poor grammar. Had a really nice talk. That's good. I have been given another raise. I'm killing it. I was promoted to museum director. Yeah. My wife, Brooklyn, passed away at the age of 48. She was killed in a bar fight. She left me $660. All right, let's go to the funeral. What the hell do you mean she died in a bar fight? While walking through the cemetery, you witness a soldier selling drugs. What will you do? Try to intervene. I successfully stopped him from selling drugs. Holy shit. Oh, but I'm miserable. Probably because my wife just died in a bar fight. Let's drown our sorrows in some questionable, unsafe sex. A librarian named Carla Romo confesses that she's been naughty and needs to be spanked. What will you do? Hell yeah. No condoms are available. What will you do? Make sure that pullout game is strong. Afterward, she invites you to play video games. God, I love Carla. I had a pretty good time. She did not. Shit. How old am I again? I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, never mind. All right, that problem got taken care of for me. I have been diagnosed with depression. I need some intimacy and happiness in my life. Desiree Cruz asked if I'd like to go skinny dipping with her. Let's do it. Looks like she has some craziness going on down below. I'm too depressed to care, so I don't even use a condom. You find out she's into bondage. I had a great time. I'm suffering from swine flu. Doctor, help. I don't want to die of swine flu. Dr. Lily Simmons, help me. All right, took care of the swine flu, and I'm no longer suffering from depression. I guess I got over my wife's death. You know, let's go work out. Swole. Look at that workout. While at the library, you meet a female named Shauna Seaman, age 52, real estate agent at Pound and Worthy Realtors. Sure, I am now dating. Singapore overthrows the Philippines government and imposes a new regime in its place, marking the end of the war between the two countries. Remarkably, only 55 died in the conflict, and a further 131 were injured. I have also been given a raise of 0.4%, bringing my salary to $109,059 per year. Things are going pretty good. Maybe I should buy a house and shop for some real estate, now that I'm dating a real estate agent. A rustic craftsman home. 2 beds and 3 baths. What? Why do I have two bedroom, 3 baths? Why? You know what? This one's a little cheaper. It's in terrible condition. What about you? You're in pretty good condition. None of these are in great condition. I can wait a little while longer. Stock up on my money. A major typhoon terrorizes the citizens of the Philippines and floods the streets of Quezon City. Your girlfriend Shauna asked you to marry her. You've been together for 4 years. What will you do? Accept. How could I say no? Shauna Seaman proposed to me. I was given another raise. Shauna's demanding that we finally get married. Actually, let's go to a vineyard. Why would I want to go to Belgrade, Serbia for the honeymoon? We could go to Detroit. Where'd you go for your honeymoon? Detroit. Let's go to Finland. $23,000. That's nothing. Let's do it. We don't need a prenup. Chains to Mr. Seaman Lawrence. She also did the same, and I immediately got the flu. I blame Shauna. Doctor. Good to see Lily Simmons is still in practice. She's a great doctor. Let's set up a threesome. Why not? You and your wife Shauna have an opportunity to have a threesome with a female named Savannah Evans. What will you do? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, everybody love that. Yeah. India has accused corporations from Japan of willfully avoiding income tax obligations to its government. Your mother passed away at the age of 89. She died of natural causes. Attend her funeral. My car has a broken thermostat. Fix it. Yeah. You got into a small accident while driving. My Honda Civic sustained some small damages. Repair it. You know, I'm getting up there in age. I think it's time for a nice little home. Rustic craftsman home. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice, I gotta say. Buy it with cash. That's mine now. Car has a broken stereo. That's fine. I'm loaded. I'm winning at life right now. Let's do some meditation. I achieved a deeper awareness of myself and got a lot of karma. That's excellent. Taking care of myself. Massive landslides in Turkey coat essential highways in loose earth. Emergency responders report 29 deaths due to a lack of resources. Shauna and I have been married for 10 years. No cows are spared from a terrible twister that tears through Canada. 259 cows perish while all locals survive unscathed. When do people normally retire? I mean, not currently because nobody will ever retire again in the US here, but what age are you supposed to retire at? It's like 70, right? Or I don't know anything about retirement. Let's go to the horse track. Let's bet John Bon Pony all the way. We're betting 50 grand. Let's go. Man, I may have backed the wrong conceptual horse. Oh, I backed the wrong conceptual horse. I lost 50 grand. That's fine. My car will no longer start and is beyond repair. That's fine. Guess we'll buy a new car. A new Toyota Tundra. Buy it with cash. Beautiful. You win a raffle for a free weekend staycation at a 4-star resort, including a city pass, so that you can live and explore the town as a tourist. You've really been wanting to explore the city. What will you do? Where are my binoculars at? I'm much happier you enjoyed a staycation to a 4-star resort, including a city pass. I'm feeling delighted after spending a weekend relaxing at a 4-star resort and enjoying my city as a tourist. Sean and I have been married for 15 years. While strolling through the park, you witness a drug addict breaking into a car. What will you do? I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm calling the cops. While driving to your friend's house, you see another driver loading a gun. What will you do? Excuse me? I don't know, man. I'm old as shit. I'm just trying to go to a friend's house. I'm just gonna ignore that. While out riding your bike, you encounter a drunk mocking you. What will you do? You know, I'm old and curmudgeonly. Let's argue with a drunk man. I berated the drunk and he ran away. Yeah, that's right. The Netherlands and Sweden have sided against Russia in a hostile business pact. Shauna and I have been married for 20 years. I am suffering from laryngitis. Oh, doctor. Good to see Lily Simmons is still in practice and still great at her job. What do I do at 81 years old? Like, what is there left to do? I'm going to declare that I'm gay. I think I gave her a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. Shauna Seaman Lawrence has passed away at the age of 85. She died after suffering a stroke shortly after I declared that I was gay. Attend her funeral. All right. Citing ideological differences, South Africa has condemned France to a complete suspension of exports. All right, I have outlasted 2 different wives. I think it's time for a one-night stand. A guy named Samuel Heron tells you he hopes you don't have tetanus because tonight you are going to nail him. What will you do? How can I not? Let me get a piece of that. What will you... we're going in raw. We go out drinking afterwards to celebrate, and I had the best time of my life. Hell yeah, Denmark has allied itself with France, sparking war with South Africa. Your supervisor at Atrium Foundation is sponsoring a team building activity by taking the team to dinner. Will you go? Yeah, sure. Addis Ababa has been selected to host the next Olympic Games. I'm sorry to whoever that is, because I'm sure I just butchered that name. I am not looking too good in my old age. That's concerning. Also, how old? I am 86 years old. It's time to retire. What do I do with my retirement? I have immediately been diagnosed with bunions. Can I get bunions treated? Lily? No luck. Let's see, I'm old and really wealthy and single. I need plastic surgery. I could get a penis enlargement. Let's get a facelift. Which local plastic surgeon will you consult for a facelift procedure? Dr. Tucker Fox, because that's like bordering on a Phoenix Wright name. Sure, 17,000, that's nothing. I'm rich. My looks did not go up that much. You know, I think it's time to move. We're gonna move to Finland. Finland has approved your immigration request at a cost of $3,572. Yes, let's do it. I have immigrated to Helsinki. Cool. A gigantic deep-sea earthquake off the coast of India spawns a disastrous tsunami that plummets inland. 99 lose their lives and 4,914 more are injured. And let's boost my looks. I receive a call from a med spa with an offer for a complimentary cool sculpting session for my midsection. I've been feeling really insecure about my midsection lately. What will I do? Sculpt me much sexier. Not bad for a 88-year-old guy. You are concerned because your best friend Joni's use of crack cocaine is spiraling out of control. What will you do? Holy shit, these old people are going nuts. Let's stage an intervention. Hey, it was successful. Joni is no longer addicted to crack cocaine. An airliner from Venezuela has been hijacked by dissidents from Ethiopia who forced the plane to divert to Addis Addis Ababa. 3 passengers are executed in the resulting standoff with authorities. Let's go to plastic surgery and get some of that there eggplant stuff. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce either of these names, but we're going with this one. $8,576. Get the surgery. My penis enlargement surgery was botched. The damage is not great. Oh no, my health. Oh no, my net worth. Warren Seaman Lawrence died at the age of 91. I died from complications due to old age, and my net worth was $2,071,000. And he's gonna haunt this game. Look at all that karma. Woof. My funeral was attended by no one. Friends recount the time he stopped a soldier from selling drugs. God, I worked at the Atrium Foundation for 62 years. I got hero status too. That's a life well lived. That is glorious. Well, there you have it. Under my supervision, Warren lived a pretty good life and outlived 2 of his partners before finally dying of old. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this ride with me. I'd love it if you'd check out some of my other content, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, I love you all.